possibly the down 6. So it's a very big call here right now. But call.
Fourth team foul on Golden State in this quarter. Beside in for Toronto, who's only committed 2 team fouls in the fourth. 4:32 on the clock. Raptors trailing 106-97. Golden State looking to get out of Canada with a road split.
106-98.
Game 3 of the series Wednesday night at the Oracle. Here's Lowry off the inbound against Curry. At the tied possession, Curry stopped him. Now the two officials have differing calls.
Yeah.
Ed Malloy from the side might be overruling Tony Brothers. He is. He's calling a foul on Curry.
Yeah.
See, he had a better look at it, I think. Greg Kerr is upset. Rightfully
Oh, my
because
God.
the baseline official made the call. And again, the ball is between Curry and the baseline official. The back official, Malloy, had a great look at the play.
He did, and we just got a great angle from the back of Ed Malloy, who saw that foul called, and Lowry missing the first of 2 at the free throw line. 4:26 to go with the Raptors trailing by 9. A big miss by Lowry, 83% free throw shooter.
Got plenty of time. 4:26, that's a lifetime in an NBA game.
Second one for Lowry is good. 8-point game. Golden State 106, Toronto 98.
What can you say now? Can Toronto D it up?
4:20 and counting to go in the fourth. Curry flips it to Draymond, gets it back. Over to Cousins on the left to Quinn Cook. Draymond Green on the three-point arc. Movement to the right side to Cook. Cook drives into the corner. Iguodala, 5 to shoot. He'll rise, shoots a 3, misses. Kawhi Leonard rebound.
Yeah, let's go, boy.
Good defense in the paint, not allowing any pass.
Down 8, Gasol has it. Swings it to Van Vliet. Left side 3, pops in and out, no good. Rebound, Cousins poked away from behind. No, it's a foul on Lowry. He's going to foul out of the game. They call it on Lowry.
No.
Hang on a sec.
Well, Lowry definitely.
On Lowry. I thought they put up 6, but it's number 7.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. He definitely gambled for that steal on the deflection.
I see the official was putting up 6 fouls. He knew it was his 6th. But the foul was on number 7, Kyle Lowry, and he is fouled out of the game with 3.
Hey, guys, is it too loud?
Yeah, that was a tough gamble. Maybe he thought that the guy would put it down on the floor. The offensive dribbler had his back to Lowry.
Lowry fouled out of the critical 3rd game of the Eastern Conference Finals, in which the Raptors outlasted Milwaukee in double overtime, down 2-0, swung the series, and now they'll have to go the rest of the way without the veteran point guard. Quinn Cook in the lineup, filling in for Klay Thompson. Green pass down low. It works around to Green. Over to Cook. Gets a look at a long 3. Bricks it off the back iron. Long rebound. Leonard's got it. Down 8 with 3.5 to go. Kawhi Leonard against Curry. Passes to Gasol. Right side Van Vliet. All beyond the arc. Van Vliet now attacks the rim. Sends it out to Siakam. Corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, they got a great look. Excellent look.
Score is 106-98.
DeMarcus Cousins here in game 2. Curry with 3:12 to go hits Draymond Green.
Make sure to like and subscribe for game 3. Will be whenever game. Whoa.
Curry escaping. Curry to the 3-point
I'm
line.
not sure.
Curry lost the handle. Green bounces it away to half court. Warriors have it. Draymond throws it at the rim and nearly fell from half court. There's Kawhi Leonard the other way. Leonard stops on the 3-point line, waits for Cook to fly by. Shoots the 3 off the rim. No. Tipped in the air. The 11th rebound for Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, they're not getting the bounce. Getting only one look now.
Quinn Cook will slow it up with 2:38 to go. Golden State 106, Toronto 98. Warriors trying to split the 2 and tied 3. No! Kawhi with the rebound for the Raptors.
Got to get it out and up now.
Still down 8. Leonard front court. Screen from Gasol. Drives Draymond Green. Lost the handle on the spin move, and a foul out on the deck's going to go against Kawhi Leonard. A turnover and a foul on Kawhi Leonard with 2:18 left.
Yeah, that was like fatigue. That's his 5th turnover in the game. But give them credit. They
Like and subscribe.
Well, Toronto trying to dig into this deficit, getting some good looks. Warriors playing some good defense, and they got it back with 2:18 to go.
Good statement. Definitely getting good looks at the basket. The other night, they made them all. Tonight, no cigar.
Andre Iguodala, a closing lineup without Klay Thompson. Quinn Cook is in for him. Here's Iguodala bouncing it to Draymond on the left, fires across to Cousins. Cousins driving Leonard baseline into a double. Leonard blocked it before the shot. The call from Scott Foster, a foul.
Oh, come on.
Again, Leonard again. He is huffing and puffing down on the baseline. Fouls on Leonard.
No, see, they're going to have a jump ball here.
They call a jump? You are correct, Hubie.
Yeah, the guy
called the block on Leonard, tied the possession.
Right, that was an excellent defensive play by Leonard.
So it'll be Leonard and Cousins with 2 minutes to go, 5 seconds on the shot clock. 106-98, Warriors lead the Raptors. Boogie Cousins playing extended minutes, 26 tonight. He's got 11 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. And a jump ball against Kawhi Leonard here with 2 minutes to go. Tap, controlled by Draymond Green, and a foul. Going to go against Golden State. Then on Boogie Cousins on the jump.
Wow.
I think it's a violation on the jump.
Yeah, first of all, the ball was out, and it was rolling before the call was even made. That's why it was so hard to decide who did they call it on.
There you go. It's a violation on Boogie Cousins on the jump ball. He went too soon. Ball was just inches out of his hands when Boogie hit it. And it'll go to the Raptors with 2 minutes to go, trailing 106-98. Score is hung here seemingly for a long time. Can the Raptors get closer? Van Vliet to Gasol. Look to drive, pass to Van Vliet. 1:50 left. Van Vliet dribbling back. Gasol sets the screen. Here's Van Vliet over to Kawhi, covered by Green. Kawhi crosses to the left, into the lane, fading shot, comes up short late in the clock with 1:38 to go.
Yeah, he couldn't elevate. The defender was right on him that time, and unfortunately it was short.
37 minutes.
106-99.
Here's Quinn Cook, left corner. Up top, Draymond, 1:20 to go. Back to Cook, leaner from 15, pops out, Siakam the rebound. Still down 8 of the Raptors. Here's Siakam feeding Gasol on the three-point arc. Goes to Van Vliet with 1:12 to go. Time is winding down. Leonard from the left, splits the double, hammered on a drive. And it's a foul.
Very good.
Cousins' ball was slammed on the ground as well.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the foul was a definite foul. But then Curry takes the basketball and throws it about 30 feet up in the air. That's automatic. Now, Kerr is upset that they called the technical, but it is a technical.
So the foul was on Boogie Cousins. That will be his 5th. And did they call the technical on Curry? They did.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you.
Yep, you are correct.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that. You can't show up to referees like that. They're going to call that every time.
Kawhi Leonard hits a technical free throw. 106-99, 7-point game. Free throws now coming off the foul for Kawhi Leonard. He'll shoot 2 with 1:08 to go. Toronto hanging close here down the stretch. Kawhi Leonard, 32 points. 14 rebounds. Crowd goes to a hush. First one is good.
The only negative here is Toronto only has 1 timeout left. All right, and Golden State has 2. But the big thing right now is, once again, it's the defense. Can you hold them to 1 shot and hold them to a bad shot?
One more coming for Leonard. Sends it away and hits again. Timeout, Steve Kerr, with the Raptors within 5. Closest they've been in a while. 106-101. Golden State leading. And the crowd is trying to fire up the Raptors here with 1:08 to go. What a game in game number 2. Wednesday night at the Oracle. Game 3, 8 Eastern, 5. Either the Warriors will have split this series on the road, dealing with the numerous injuries, or can the Raptors make the comeback here to take the 2-0
Well, the big key is when you come in here, you want to, and you didn't be at full strength, you want to at least get a split. And if they win this game, that's great. Now, for the Raptors, they're going to look at this on the video replays and see how many wide-open shots they had, but they were mid-range to threes. They were not getting in the paint because of the excellent shot blocking and coverage that Golden State came up with tonight, where in game 1, they buried them in the paint.
The Golden State Warriors, Hubie, had a 12-point lead a few minutes ago. 7 straight Raptors points. Have it down to 5. 106-101. Golden State will have it coming out of this timeout with 1:08 to go. Running with the closing lineup. of Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala. But the two newcomers to the closing lineup tonight, Boogie Cousins and Quinn Cook. We know Kevin Durant's been out for quite some time with the strained calf. Kevon Looney also going down in this game with a chest bruise. And Klay Thompson left in the second half with a hamstring situation after he went up for a three-pointer and came down awkwardly.
Yeah, and then we have to also say that Curry started this game not in physical shape. No doubt about it, that first quarter, he was really hurting.
Warriors will inbound in the backcourt. Draymond Green running the baseline, gets it into Quinn Cook. Danny Green covering Cook. He dribbles up about 20 feet and gives to Green. At the point forward, we cross 1 minute to go in game 2. Warriors leading by 5. Draymond Green dribbling inside the arc, accelerates down the lane, lifts it for Cousins, who can't get it off the cut. Out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it touched the Toronto Raptor out of bounds. And now Illinois motions for a review. We're under 2 minutes with 51 seconds to go to see who has possession.
Well, you liked it. You liked the defense. You liked the idea of the pass, but I honestly thought the pass was a little low. Now, the people are all yelling and screaming because they see it. And you're going to say, who's the ball off? Well, it could have been off the squeeze, the trapping, and then on the roundabout pass.
Yeah, the question is, did it go off the body of Marc Gasol?
Right, very good.
After Draymond Green was driving, Gasol put his hands up. He was lifting the left arm down, and it looked like he might have got that arm down just enough where we didn't see a change in flight on the basketball. The ruling on the floor was that it was off Gasol, so they would have to overturn this.
Well, the baseline shot of that on the video, you can see that it was potentially not the contact.
That's right.
Now, give Leonard and Gasol credit because they cut off Green. He had to make that pass because Cousins was open.
Kane Fitzgerald is back in the replay center in Secaucus, giving them all the good angles. We got a slow-mo review of Draymond Green's fingertips releasing the ball, and we got a great angle just now where that ball looks like it is nowhere near Marc Gasol's forearm. Still hard to tell. It's going to be a tough call and a big call. 2 referees have the headsets on, Scott Foster and Ed Malloy, waiting for Kane Fitzgerald back in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Well, back in Secaucus, it's like a flying ship, and they have about 8 or 9 screens around there. They have referees, they have everyone in there. And if it's taking this long, we know it's a close call.
They have multiple angles. All the NBA arenas are outfitted with the same angles. They could call them up, review them, slow-mo them. But it would take a reversal to get it to Toronto. The ruling on the floor from Ed Malloy was that it touched Marc Gasol.
Oh, my God.
We are waiting a huge review with 51 and 4/10 seconds to go, and the Warriors hanging on to a 5-point lead.
Yeah, now we look up there right now. Both teams only have 1 timeout. And I say, why is that important? All right. Well, now you're only 5 down. You're in a 2-possession game here. But you have to score and then hold and not give up.
No.
And then come down and score again. You're back in business.
Good overturn on the review and missed Gasol's arm. Toronto basketball with 51 and 6/10 seconds to go. Raptors will inbound 94 feet away from the basket with Pascal Siakam. 106-101. Golden State with the lead by 5. Siakam will inbound. Siakam gets it back at half court. Dribbles over to Kawhi Leonard on the right wing. Circles into the lane. Bounce to Siakam. Pump, sends it out to Van Vliet. An open 3. Bounces off the rim. No good. An offensive board, Danny Green. 36 seconds to go. Still down 5. Kawhi Leonard drives. Jump stop in the lane from 14. His shot pops out. Another offensive rebound.
Oh, my God. Corey again, ball.
All right. Right now, you're going to have maybe 3 seconds here. The big thing now is you cannot foul.
10 straight points. Raptors within 2. 17 seconds to go. About 3 seconds difference on the shot clock.
Right.
Curry bodied at half court. Curry with 8. Pass to Livingston. Out in the corner. Iguodala wide open 3. Hits it. 6 seconds left. Andre Iguodala with a game 2 dagger from the left corner.
Does this guy live under pressure? I mean, you just think of all of the big shots that he has made for Golden State. Now, that was excellent ball movement. They didn't force anything. A few times you honestly thought that Toronto was going to turn him over maybe and maybe make a steal or, a double dribble or something. But then again, excellent ball movement. He's standing by himself.
Andre Iguodala with a huge three to make it 109-104 Golden State. 5.9 to go. Let's check in with Ramona Shelburne.
Man, if you could just see the look on Steve Kerr's face when Andre hit that shot. I haven't seen Steve relax like that in years in the middle of a fourth quarter of a game like this. Wow.
Andre Iguodala, Ramona, who is a 36% three-point shooter in all his finals. He was the MVP of the 2015 finals. He had really struggled since hitting 5 threes in the clincher against Houston, and in a big spot, 2 3-pointers today, including that one with just under 6 seconds to go.
He's done a great job all night long, and in spite of his leg injury in Game 1, in spite of early problems, you got to give him a ton of credit. He's a prime-time pressure guy that has the uncanny knack of delivering.
So Hubie here, shot clock is off.
Yeah.
Warriors don't want to foul. Toronto wants to get a quick score.
Right, doesn't matter.
5-point game, 5.9 seconds to go. Toronto will inbound from the front court, advancing the ball. Van Vliet, ball overhead looking. Still looking. Gets it into Gasol up high. Back to Van Vliet with 4. They got to get a quick shot. To Green, a three-pointer, no good. 1 second to go. Warriors have it. The Golden State Warriors come on the road. Down 12 in the first half. A huge Game 2 win to even the NBA Finals at 1. Warriors 109, Toronto 104 as the series heads west to Oakland.
Great game. Not just by the starting unit tonight for Golden State, but the bench. The bench was terrific. And then all of a sudden, unexpected, the center position, Cousins and Boca were very instrumental in this game.
Draymond Green came within 1 rebound of his 4th straight triple-double. It was a huge second-half performance for the Warriors, who've evened the series, and Draymond is standing by with Ramona Shelburne.
Draymond, you guys were down 12 in that first half. How did you turn it around?
We just continued to play. We were getting great looks. They just weren't going in. We knew if we stayed the course, took some of those transition buckets away, we can always get back in the game.
Your slogan is strength in numbers. How many guys you got left after this game?
I don't know. But, that's the kind of story of my life. Ain't nothing ever came easy for me. So, it's just another challenge for us. And I haven't seen us falter to a challenge yet.
You haven't seen Boogie Cousins in a while. Did you know he had all this game left?
Absolutely. He's been talking to me like, yo, Coach got to trust me. I'm ready for this moment. He texted me. I've been preparing for this moment forever. I need the moment. Coach put him out there. He trusted me. He came through big for us, and we're going to need him the rest of this series.
Thanks, Draymond. Back to you, Kesty.
All right, Ramona, thanks a lot. What a defensive effort by Golden State, led by Draymond Green's 9 assists. 34 assists for Golden State. I mean, I don't want to just pin it on the second half because I think the seeds of the second half were planted in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the second quarter, and they came out looking like a different team.
No, I agree with you 100%. And we all know that in past years, the third quarter was always the quarter that they would come out and get it. But let's face it, all of a sudden now, Curry is running like a deer, and so is Iguodala at that time period, and that first unit really did a job where the first unit, especially the front line, got totally outplayed in Game 1. But give Curry and Thompson, they carried them when they needed. Unfortunately, I feel badly for Thompson as a person and a player.
Well, he has an apparent hamstring injury. We'll find out more on the post-game show. Who are you going with our Goodyear player of the game for the Golden State Warriors here in Game 2?
Oh,
You might have to split this award as well.
Yeah, we have to split it about 3 or 4 ways.
Curry playing through less than 100% as well.
No, he was great. But Thompson carried him there for 3 quarters,
How about the Splash Brothers? 48 points combined.
I like it.
We'll go with them. Our Goodyear players of the game, brought to you by Goodyear, celebrating 100 years in basketball. Goodyear, more driven. Another thought here. Golden State, they wanted to tighten up the defense. They did. They knew Toronto wouldn't hit the same shots they hit in Game 1. They didn't. The Raptors were less than 30% from three-point land, and Siakam was not as effective.
No, they definitely took care of Siakam. There's no doubt about that. They definitely took care of the boards also, okay? They did a great job. but they're passing. You can't emphasize that enough. When you get 35, just think of how many layups and lobs they got in the second half. I mean, it was just beautiful to watch. But their back screening, down screening, the staggered screening, all of that gets you open. How many times tonight did we say from the opposite side, pass and a layup? I mean, and it's just great team play.
Well, with this victory, the Golden State Warriors now extend their record. They have a road win in 23 straight series. This we know. There will be a Game 5 here in Toronto. The question is, what will be the series score coming back? Because the Golden State Warriors get the road win. They're headed home for the next two, and the NBA Finals best of 7 is even at 1. Final score, Game 2, Warriors 109, the Raptors 104. For Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, Ramona Shelburne, John Barry, our producer Beth Faber, our engineers Al Rosenberg and Bob White. I'm Mark Kestisher. That'll do it from Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto as we send it to Kevin Winter with John Barry in the studio. The postgame show powered by 5-Hour Energy Shots.
Kesty, Hubie, Ramona, great job. I want to give everyone a quick update on one thing. Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors was seen in the hallway greeting his Golden State Warrior teammates as they were entering the locker room following the win. Klay was limping noticeably with an ice pack wrapped underneath that left hamstring. So we'll see what happens as we move forward now to Game 3 coming up on a Wednesday night with these NBA Finals tied at 1 game apiece. The NBA on ESPN Radio has been presented by Indeed, used by over 3 million businesses hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Coming up next on the NBA Tonight postgame show, powered by 5-Hour Energy Shots, highlights, analysis, reaction. Golden State scored 3 points over the game's final, 5 minutes and 39 seconds. But it was enough, and they got the victory. Hey, we all have busy lives, and even a seemingly simple task like heading to the grocery store can be a pain. That's why you need Walmart's grocery pickup and delivery. It's quick, it's easy, and it's convenient. Just download the Walmart grocery app or head to grocery.walmart.com to get started. Place your order, then pick an exact time for pickup or an hour window for delivery. It's that simple. And by the way, pickup is free. You can trust Walmart's team of highly trained associates to always pick the freshest items for you. Guaranteed or your money back. Use our code WOWFRESH. One word, WOWFRESH, to get $10 off your first order. Only at Walmart. $50 minimum. Expires December 31st. A small fee applies. John Barry, his reaction to Golden State hanging on in the second half for the victory after dominating the second half. Trust me, it'll all make sense. Coming up next on the NBA Tonight postgame show, powered by 5-Hour Energy Shots. Golden State 109, Toronto 104. Series is tied at a game apiece. This is the NBA Finals on ESPN Radio.
TuneIn puts you behind the glass for the 2019 Stanley Cup Final.
Well, we need to be better, period. We had a couple of bad breakdowns that they capitalized on.
With the NHL on TuneIn, catch every minute of every game as the Boston Bruins and St. Louis Blues face off in the quest for the Stanley Cup. The Boston Bruins look for their 7th cup title, while the Blues are searching for their franchise's first. Live coverage of Game 4 begins Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. The excitement of the Stanley Cup Final is on TuneIn.
Paying too much for car insurance? At Root Insurance, we could cut your rate in half. Most car insurance companies base your rate on things like age, gender, and credit score. Root bases your rate primarily on how you drive, not who you are. Here's how it works. The Root app uses mobile technology to measure your driving behavior. Just drive like you normally would for a few weeks, and the app does the rest. Good drivers could save up to 52% on car insurance. You can even get more cash by completing your test drive with promo code GET10. That's right. Get $10 with the code GET10. Just download the Root app, enter code GET10, and see how much you could save. We reserve the right to refuse to quote any individual a premium rate for the insurance advertised herein. Savings based on national reviews reported by actual customers. Form 1. Offer good through 7/31/19. Not available in all states. Cannot be combined with any other offers, including referrals. This offer ends soon, so enter code GET10 today.
No matter what team or sport you love, you can connect with it all on SiriusXM, free now through June 4th. Listen to ESPNU and more on any inactive satellite radio in the car, or tune in on your phone, online, and at home. It's 2 weeks to get even closer to every major league and even fantasy sports coverage wherever you go. Start listening now on your satellite radio or visit SiriusXM.com/listenESPN to learn more. Connect with what matters on SiriusXM, free through June 4th.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
We know there will be a game number 5 in the 6 for the Warriors and Raptors here with these 2019 NBA Finals. Kevin Winter with you, John Barry as well. The NBA Tonight postgame show powered by 5-Hour Energy Shots, energy on the go. For more information, visit 5hourenergy.com. Reaction analysis from the Warriors and the Raptors here in game number 2. Our game recap is brought to you by Vivid Seats, and then there were 2. Visit Vivid Seats for NBA Finals tickets to see all the amazing dunks, insane three-pointers, and excitement live. Let's go back to the second quarter.
Van Vliet to Siakam. Outside the mid-post left. Fires a pass underneath. Leonard over the back, fouled and puts it in. Kawhi Leonard scores and a chance at a three-point play.
Kawhi Leonard would help get the three-point play. The lead would be as many as 12. At one point in the second quarter, it was 11 for the Toronto Raptors. But Golden State would close strong. They would be down by only 5 heading to the locker room. 59-54 was the score. 59 points. Same amount of points that the Raptors had in the first half of Game 1. Second half of Game 1, they put up 59 tonight. Third quarter, my goodness, an avalanche happens.
Here's Boogie, middle of the floor. Pass out to the corner. Wide open. Iguodala three is good. Golden State out in front, 61-59.
Alright guys, well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for listening and watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on notifications, because I will be I will be doing this again on the on game 3. Thank you for listening and have a great night. Thanks.